afternoon, Shirley here again. I have friends actually ask me how to use the resistance tube and how do I look myself the other time when I showed in one of my video, and it was fast forward, so they just want to know how to use the band correctly. So today I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's work the lower body. Okay, my cat blocking me. Okay, you can actually look yourself by putting your hand through the handlebar, and then you grab the resistance tube and put it out. You go around the arch of your ankle, and the hook will be on top of you, the handle will be on top of you. So do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so place the band in between and arch of the ankle. Okay, so for those who want to have more resistance, you can actually put the band around the shoulder. So contract your abs, legs apart. Okay, so you can do a simple squat from here. Okay, so sit down and come straight up. Good. So I'm going to do it for 4 times. 4 and 3 and 2. Let's go. Good. You can also have the band right in front of you, like you're holding a bar, so you become like a front squat. So your elbow is pointing to the front when you do your front squat. Good. And I'm going to take one side out, so I'm going to keep one side on my left foot. Now I can also increase some balancing work here with the resistance tube. So I'm going to step on the bottom of the band. Make sure you're not overstretching the band. I'm going to work my glute muscle. So shift your weight to your right side, so your left leg will have the band off. So contract your abs and take your leg out to the side, so 8 feet up. Okay, to add in more balancing work, I am adding shoulder abduction here. Okay, do it for about 8 to 15 repetitions, depending on your strength. Okay, from here, I can also add in my hamstring curl, which is my hamstring muscle here. So same thing, I will put my leg behind, body straight up, and have my hip extended toward to the back. So I bring my heel close to my upper when I put my hamstring. To add in my arm, I do a bicep curl. So I have my bicep and have my hamstring muscle. So 8 to 15 repetition. Okay, my quadriceps. So same thing, band is on my foot. I do a hip flexion and do a knee extension. Okay, either I keep my leg up there for knee extension, or I can do a combination by doing a knee up, extend, knee in and down. So I can add in my arm work. So I lift, extend, and lift, and extend. So I need to engage my ab to balance myself when I work my muscle group. Good. I can also work my adductor. All I need to do is take my leg up and do an upward rotation. So my band will be behind me, so my inner thigh is facing towards the front. The idea is bring your inner thigh up toward to the ceiling. So you go up this way, so you can feel your adductor working hard. I can add in my arm work. I can do a shoulder press when I lift my arm. So require a lot of stability, lots of balancing here. Okay, so same thing, you do it for about 8 to 15 repetitions. Good. Yep, I'm going to take this out. Oh no, sorry. So I'm still standing on the band, so not taking it out. Okay, I can also work my rotator cuff muscle. So I'm going to take my hand in front of me, and the other hand will hold on to the resistance tube. So this end should be stabilized, and I will take outward. The reason why I have my hand in front, because of the point of resistance. When we're using a resistance tube, we don't have to worry about gravity, but the point of resistance is right. So if I'm going to have my hand here and pull up both hands together, the band actually comes to my body. So the point of resistance is not there anymore. So I stand my arm towards the front, hold on to the tube, grab the resistance tube, elbow stay close to the body. You can put the elbow underneath if you want to, and then you rotate upward. So you're doing upward rotation. Good. And let's take the band out, and then I'm going to time the other side as well. Well, I can also time both legs, and I get down the floor. Okay, maybe one side, thank you. I'm going to do a shoulder press in the prone position. Okay, so I'm going to extend my leg, stretch my band to the side. So looking down towards the floor, bring your shoulder blade together, so your head will be slightly off the floor. Exhale when you press up, and then you come back here. Okay, when you lie down on the floor, you actually recruit all your back muscle. It's not just only the shoulder. Okay, you can also do a lunge in this position. So tie the band, again, look it at the back of the ankle. Put the band over to the shoulder, one side of the shoulder. Okay, adjust yourself, contract your abs, and you do the lunge down. Good. We can also do a trunk rotation, lunge, rotate, and back. Good. Sometimes I will add in a push when we're doing the lunge. Okay, the next one will be another squat exercise. I'm going to tie the band around my thigh. So I'm going to put my hand into the handle and pick up the resistance band and actually up so there's a loop there. So I'm going to put this over above my knee joint, and then I'll take up the other side, go around, and I'm going to do it around. Over your hands. Okay? So you don't have to tie any knot on the resistance tube. If there are people who tie the knot, and after they finish the exercise, they have difficulty untying the knot again. So you just have to go around in this way, above the knee joint. Okay, so depending on your strength, if you already have knee problem, I do not suggest the band go below the knee. It can be too much for the knee joint. So it will be advisable to have the band above the knee joint. So you should feel some resistance now. Let's step up to the side and make sure knee and toe are pointing in the same direction. Then do a squat and step in, step out, and step in. So we have an alternate squat. Okay, you can also step up and hold and do a hip opening on the side. Step in, step up, hold, open up to the side. Okay, so think of open up towards the side. So you have a good, and then you step in. Okay, either you do it for one leg at a time, or you can do a two leg. So push out, in, back. Step out, hold, push out, in, push up, come back. Okay, the next one, I'm going to work my back muscle. So I'm going to have my band placed on the floor and step onto the band. So make sure you step at the arch of your ankle with your legs apart. So I'm going to turn over to the side so you can see me. I usually prefer to cross the band. Okay, so if the band is too loose for you, you can actually shorten it to make it a little bit tighter. Now bend your knees, so folding from your hip and bend your knees as well. So you're in this position, do a roll. So do 3 rolls, squeeze the shoulder blade bone together, and then you do a big lift up. Okay, so it's down, 3, we call it triple roll, and then 1 big lift up. Okay, so exhale. And come straight up. For the next one, for your back muscle, you can also do it in a seated position. What I normally see, people will tend to put the band at the foot and they start to do a roll. I don't usually do this because it's a little bit dangerous, so some people might not do it correctly, and the band might actually slip from the foot and you might get yourself injured. So usually I will get them, same thing, so I'm going to go through my hand down and pick up the resistance tube and go around the arch of the ankle. So you are actually more secure in this way. Okay, so after you look your foot in this position, sit up tall, chest up, bend your knees a little bit unless you're flexible enough to keep your legs straight. If not, suggest to keep your knees slightly bent. You can twist the bend if you want to, sit up tall, chest up, and you do a left foot. Okay? Or you can also do a wide roll and then do a reverse fly. Roll, a reverse fly. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to play with the bend. So again, I can also do and raise up to work the back shoulder, which is my middle deltoid and also my posterior deltoid. The next one would be isometrically contracting your hamstring. At the same time, you're working your tricep in a prone position. So you actually look at this. So you get on the floor in the prone position, bend both knees, and then hold on to the band in this way. Just imagine you're holding a ball and going to do an overhead tricep extension by throwing the ball away. So make sure your feet is not together. You have your legs apart, so you can feel that you're trying to stabilize yourself up there. So contract your abs, and you're going to do an isometric contraction of your quadricep muscle. Inhale, exhale, you press it. So you're working your tricep in this position, and the elbow will stay close to the side of the hip, and you also feel that your quadriceps are working very hard. Because if you're going to relax yourself, your leg will going to come inward in this way. So you can push the band away and stabilize yourself when you work your hamstring. Okay, you can also do a leg press by having the band at the arch of your ankle. Okay, so from this position here, I am going to lie down. So I'm going to pull the band down at somewhere like the ribcage area. So I bend my knee and then I do a press up. Okay, so if some of you might not be strong enough to hold on to the band, you can actually just put the band behind you. Okay, at the waistline area, and you lift your leg, and then you just push the band a little towards the outside so that your knee can go through it when you do your leg press. Good. Okay, you can also stay down here. So in this position, bend your knee. So you have your knee, hip, shoulder in one straight line. And you can put your fingers behind your head, hugging your chin. Okay, shoulder blade on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, you lift and extend one way out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, up. Keep yourself tight at all times. You can also cross over. Inhale, exhale, cross. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, exhale, and back. Okay, so we're done with some simple exercises using the band, and I hope you can actually do it at home, and I hope that you learn how to handle the resistance tube correctly. And just remember, every time you start your exercise program, when you pick up the tube, make sure you check your tube and make sure there is no tear there's no hole and there's no cut in your resistance tube. This is to prevent that when you're doing an exercise halfway through, the band might snap, okay? It might break and snap onto your face and get yourself injured. Good, thank you so much.